This was a silver trade that I was watching. The 15-minute had been in an uptrend, but was in a two-step retracement. The 1 minute had an internal break of structure, and that was to the upside, and then it choked internally, but the 15-minute had not closed below. So with the 15-minute covered up, this is the uptrend we're talking about, and we've not closed. Well, actually, maybe we did, because this would be the 1 minute choch. So that's to be the correction. And so on the 1 minute, so we'll ignore this. 15-minute did close below the choch, because this is the internal choch. This is the 1 minute. We made a BOS. We'll call it internal. And so this will be an internal choch, meaning we be bearish now. And we did. This is the second step of that 15-minute two-step. And once we made it down, we choked internally on the 1 minute, and the 15 would have closed below that choke point. In any case, so theoretically we're looking for shorts, and that's what this drawing is. We have previous support. We make this pretty strong move down. Theoretically, a bearish indication move, and then we made this corrective back up, and we hit this previous support and bounced right off. And this was where I put the green and pink box. So the idea here is we bounce right off, and I was looking for this as our first leg, wait for a retracement. It never hit our theoretical entry point, but this would be, I was looking for a retracement of this up for entry. Theoretically, I never really put it on as a live trade. There's good volume here on this down leg, and this corrective move up, and this continuation starting, and I was theoretically looking for this move here, and it never triggered. But this leg right here is the same symmetry as this, and as you can see, I needed a more conservative target, so move this up here and it would have hit. But what's interesting is at the sim, this one right here, this sim, it bounced up and went north again. And that's where everything ended Friday afternoon. So this did not initiate a new downtrend. As it turns out, this is just a two-step correction on the 15-minute chart, and this two-step went to 1.27 and bounced at the 1.27 and this previous resistance, and then just started inching up. But that's where we ended on Friday. So what is the point? The point is 15-minute on an uptrend and made a two-step correction, and I thought the 1 minute with this internal choch was turning bearish, and I did find this previous support, which perhaps I could have put an entry order here and traded this down. But the other thing is, it wasn't really a downtrend. The 15-minute is still in an uptrend and has not closed or made any choch. It did close below the 1 minute choch internally, but nothing external. This would have been the protected low right down here. So 15 minutes still uptrend. So that's why a very conservative target at this sim, and then it turned around. So that's the point, was yes, this was a good indication. Yes, this was a good first leg of the continuation, and this was a valiant attempt to catch that retracement off of this leg. But needed a conservative target, and the 15 minutes still in uptrend. We were fighting against the current, or we would have been had we taken a live trade. First of all, we didn't enter here. We entered here and we never got tagged. Second of all, our target was too optimistic, and the turnaround was at the sim. So these are interesting points. Now, the other interesting point is the perspective change of the 15-second versus the 1 minute. These were attempts at the same trade, except this is the 15-second chart. This strictly was meant to just catch the retracement of this first leg, which is this right here. And this would have been aiming for 10.5 or 0.1 or 47 ticks. And this one was aiming for 125 ticks. A difference in perspective on the 15-second chart. And it would have been a 2.24 had I actually caught it, but it really highlights the difference in perspective of what the different charts could make you see things differently in different perspectives.